Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hello. I am super excited to be with you guys talking about a very good topic that is needed for this time of year. But first, hey, I am Bradye Robinson of Robinson Empowerment Group. I am honored to be able to speak on this platform. I just love how dedicated we all are to get up and listen to this and start our day with such a wonderful, kind of like a way to kind of structure your day every day. And this is such a blessing. And I'm just really honored and grateful to be here. I am Bradye. I am from the Dallas area. I am an active member of the Effective Living community. I love this group. We learn so much. We meet so many people. We push past our limits and we stretch and we grow. And that's always needed. And it's really fun. We have a lot of fun. We have activities. We do 5K, things. It's a coaching program just for the overall betterment of your life and developing and the work, as we all hear everyone say and talk about. And tonight, I am actually talking about a part of the book that's very near and dear to my heart. We're going to go into that. So I hope you guys are ready for a treat. But before we get into that, don't forget to register for the workshop coming up, and it's taking place on December 9th. That's actually a Saturday. It's going to be at the La Quinta Inn and Suites in Red Oak, Texas, from 12 to 3. And I will be that workshop. I am going to be talking about money, my favorite thing, and how to budget and how to move past living paycheck to paycheck. I'm actually talking about moving past that. And if you have not registered, make sure you do that. Seats are filling up fast. These are always packed. The house is always packed. We have some great speakers lined up. A couple of my time for that workshop. So make sure, I would love to see you. I have some new content and I cannot wait to bring it out. New challenges that I've tried myself, my clients have tried. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys on December the 9th. But we all know, and if you're hearing this, part of the Effective Living group in the community. I love this group, like I said earlier. And I know most of you have the book, but I still have the new copy as well with the new cover. And this book is such a blessing. My mother read the book. My son read the book. I've read it. I use these points daily throughout it. As you see, I have pages and stuff that I'm not even talking about today that I have and I've marked in the book. And I'm so sorry that I wrote in your book, Coach, but hey, it's like a workbook for me. So it helps me. I myself as well, after being a part of the Effective Living community, I was inclined and stretched and pushed to public. Your power within. You have coach, a motivational speaker, and a vision board specialist. Now, with that budget coach, we know tax season is coming, and hey, I can take care of that for you too. But I know your time is valuable. I know it's early, and I know that you want to get your day started. So let's get some good nuggets to get us going for our day. So if you have your book and you want to follow along, you can do this. But I am talking today about healthy habits. And this is actually extracted just from throughout the book, but mostly I kind of focused on chapter 7 of the Effective Living book. It's, like I said, it's good. If you don't have it, get it. Hey, well, he's updated his cover. So it's the same book. He has updated the cover. It's great. If you don't have it, make sure you get that soon. Get you a signed copy. But it's chapter 7. And chapter 7 is talking about healthy habits. And I thought this was so befitting for the end of the year. This time of talking about, end the year strong, and we're making plans and preparations for the upcoming year and things that we plan to do and implement in our lives, things that we plan to take off of our plate, things that we plan to add to our plate. But none of that can be successful if we do not have healthy habits. Right? So if you have not read the chapter, I'm going to go through it and I pulled out some really great points, and I hope that you guys are taking notes. Make sure you put drop some messages in there, some comments. We welcome the feedback. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. And what I wanted to talk about first, and those of you that know me, know I love to laugh. In chapter 7, I love when he has the part in there talking about laugh loud, laugh often. Okay, seems silly, we don't think about that. We don't put much effort in that, but that is very, very important to have for a healthy. Have you seen people that just need a good laugh? Sometimes you need a good laugh. I need a good laugh. It gives me energy. It recharges me. It refreshes me. It just revives me. And he talks about in the book, laugh loud, laugh often. I'm talking about a belting laugh from your stomach. We can learn from kids. Remember back in the day when we watched cartoons, we didn't have a care in the world. We were just enjoying life, and we grow. We get responsibilities, we get families, we have other things, and life becomes so serious, and we often forget to laugh. not only forget to laugh, but forget to laugh out loud. And we should do this often, right? I think you should laugh every day. Find something to laugh about. Now, I do want to tell you one of the benefits, the most important to me, one of the benefits of laughing, it releases tension. That's proven. It releases tension. It's good to be a kid again. You can laugh and you feel your shoulders just relax, and it turns the stress and the tension, makes it lighter for you. It makes it lighter for you. It helps you to just escape the moment. I know everything around me is chaotic. Everything in my life may be in shambles or a mess, but in this moment, I am going to laugh, and we all need to laugh out loud and do this daily. I mean, it's like important, right? I know I'm high energy, as you can tell. High energy. I wake up like this, I go to bed like this, always have just been high energy. So I love to laugh. I make it a point. I find something funny in a lot of situations. And people that know me, you have to get to know me, know that, hey, I'm always having a good time. I handle my time. Another point I wanted to point, looking for reasons to laugh. We are finding something daily to laugh. We find the humor in life. He talks about finding the humor in life, finding things to laugh about. Intentionally enjoy your journey is what I wanted to add to that. You have to be intentional about it, because if not, you can easily be on a treadmill, or we call it the hamster wheel, where we're just going through the motions. Face, say your prayers, get your kids off school, or go and log in for work, get off work, cook dinner. The same thing over and over in routine. It becomes mundane, but it also becomes heavy. It becomes stressful. It becomes doubting. It makes you not really enjoy your life the way you were intended to do and you were created to do. So be in, find something funny. Hey, if it's a joke or a favorite comedian. I have a favorite comedian. I know we all do. I have a favorite comedian. And sometimes I'll just go watch one of his old stand-up comedies and just, or watch a movie that you love. For me, is Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation. I can watch that movie over and over during the holidays and laugh like I've never seen it. So that's good for me, and it makes me feel good. It puts me in a nostalgic place and reminds me of the holidays. So I'll be doing that this holiday. I also want to point out about laugh loud and laugh often. Be aware. Be aware, and be aware of your demeanor. Don't be so uptight. Don't be so mean. Quit frowning. Laugh, smile. Even when you feel like you're concentrating or focusing on something, or you're handling a serious matter, or you're trying to do something and it's not, a funny situation, instead of frowning up, just smile. It looks so much better. It's so much better for the growth and the grow lines on, keeps you from aging. Smile, laugh. Honestly, be aware of your demeanor, because your demeanor can stop someone from receiving what they need to receive in that moment. Not laughing and always being so uptight and stressed out can push somebody away that really is good for you in that space, in that moment. So let's be aware of that. Have a sense of humor. It is okay. We know that the world is chaotic. It's crazy right now. Everything's coming up. We got holidays coming up, and then throw in, we have an election coming. Things going on at these schools. We have things going on at the churches. The chaos for a moment. Have a sense of humor. Maybe it's been a long time since you've actually went to an in-person. Hey, those are great. You want to go check out a comedy show. I love doing those. Those are fun. That's also being intentional as well as being aware. Life is meant to be enjoyed, right? I mean, we're pounded with so much that if we don't find the enjoyment in it and replacing these horrible habits with healthy habits, you feel like, what am I doing this for? You'll find yourself asking, is this it? Is that all? I know I was created to do something else. And you don't want to get in that place. So we are shedding these negative habits and we're creating and implementing healthy habits to end our year strong. We're big on ending your year strong here at Effective Living because the tools are given to us daily on how to change every area in our life for the better. Another part of the book that really stood out to me, I love this part, and it's keep your positive thoughts. Keep your positive thoughts. The book has it as keep your thoughts positive. And I remind myself to keep your positive thoughts, Bradye. I say that to myself, keep your positive thoughts. So I'm going to tell you how I do that. I'm going to give you how we do that. First of all, you should keep your thoughts positive because you are what you think, right? The word says, as a man thinketh, so is he. That's Proverbs 23:7. So it says that as a man thinketh, so is he. So what you think, that's what you are. Let that sink in for a minute. That hit different for me. You are what you think. We always heard you are what you eat. So eat good stuff. Well, you are what you think. So control your thoughts. Think positive things. Now you have to control your thoughts because this is our responsibility. But often we'll hear people say, well, they made me mad or she made me do something. I have to explain to my children, you are responsible for your own actions. So keep your thoughts positive. It'll help you control your environment and keep you from going to that dark place or to that angry place or the confrontational place that we can often find ourselves in without even realizing we went to that place. We can dismiss negative thoughts immediately, right? I want to talk to you about that. I want to give you some tips on how to do that. I studied this about 2 years ago, where you don't just studying about how often thoughts fall in your head, how many are negative, how many are positive. How long do I ponder on the negative ones? How long do I reflect and relish and marvel on the positive ones? And what I found was the negative thoughts stayed longer. The negative thoughts had more impact. The negative thoughts created probably like they lingered more. Okay. This was so good. It was so good to see myself in this. I found myself moving towards my thoughts. I don't feel like doing this. Oh, it's too cold outside, so I wouldn't get it done. We have to control our thoughts. Again, it's our responsibility. Okay. Something, of course, there's that 20% that we have no control over, but that 80% is yours. Own it, embrace it, take care of it. And we can dismiss our negative thoughts as soon as they fall in our head. When I did my study, I just noticed that soon as the negative thought come in your head, dismiss it or replace it with a positive thought. I have a true story. I remember I was young. This was before I had children. I was in my early 20s, and I went to visit my mother at her church. And I was going through something really bad at the time. I think it was like a breakup or something like that. And my mother always sit in her same seat at church, little Baptist church that I grew up. And I slipped her a note saying, I'm so sad right now. And she wrote back saying, think happy thoughts. That stuck with me. 20 years later, that stuck with me. So how do you do that? How do you prepare for that when a thought that's negative or bad falls in your head? I'm going to tell you. I always tell my children, load yourself up with positive memories. For me, when I have a bad thought or negative thought in my head, I replace it with the time we went on the cruise. I immediately replace it with something positive, something fun, something happy, an accomplishment immediately. I do not let the negative or the bad thoughts stay in my head long. You have the power and the control to orchestrate what thoughts remain in your head. Because remember, what you think, that's you. You'll end up moving towards it. In the book, in chapter 7, I like when he said, what you see today is a result of what you thought yesterday. That's good. That's good. What you see today is a result of what you thought yesterday. So when you step back and you look at your life and you don't like it, or you're mad about where you are, what healthy habits are you implementing on a regular basis to get you from the place to the other place that you want to go? That we have to think about that. He said, what you see today, I love that, is a result of what you thought yesterday. That was real for me. That was real. That was like, okay, call me out on this. I like that. Another part that I liked in the book was your thoughts are tied to your destiny. We tend to follow our thoughts and bring them to life. So we're talking about, we keeping positive thoughts. We creating healthy habits. But your thoughts are tied to your destiny, right? So if you think it long enough, you'll move right in that direction. Perfect example. Everybody know I'm a cake connoisseur. Love cupcakes, birthday cake, wedding cake. It's the icing for me. If I think about it long enough, I will end up getting up and going to get it after a while. But guess what? You have the power to change that. One other section in the book that was very good for me, which ties into what we just talked about, to keep your thoughts positive self-talk, right? God created you. Don't discredit his greatest creation. When you talk down on yourself, you're talking about what God created, right? He thinks you're beautiful. He thinks you're miraculously and marvelously made. He thinks you are unique. He has a plan for you. So when you talk down on his creation, that's very disrespectful. That's not loving yourself. That's not a healthy habit. That's not going to help you get to the next level that you seek and desire, right? We can't move forward if we're beating ourselves up with bad talk. So positive talk. In the book it says here, the word of God said, let there be. And it was. Okay. Our words carry the same power. We are created in his image. And that's in Genesis 1:27. So it tells us that we are created in his image. If he can speak it, so can we. Try it, manifest it. I love that. Test it, taste and see. It's good. It also talks about the words I am, and that's very important to me. The words I am determine who we become, what we accomplish, how we show up in the world, and ultimately the legacy we leave when we exit. When Coach wrote that in the book, that was very profound for me, because it's what the legacy we leave when we exit. What am I leaving my children? What am I leaving my name? Right? The words I am determine who I become. So I speak positive of my life. I want you to load yourself up with some affirmations. I want you to load yourself up with those happy thoughts. So when these issues come up and the negative thoughts come up, you can replace it quickly with a happy thought, or go back and remember something that was funny, laugh about something, your favorite joke or something like that. Going forward, I want all of us to vow to only say good things about yourself. Speak positively of yourself at all times, right? We're going to dismiss the negative thoughts immediately. We're going to see ourselves in a higher light. See yourself how God sees you, right? See yourself how your friends and your motivators and your encouragers see you. We see the best in other people. Why not see it in ourselves, right? So build a bank of go-to affirmations. That way, when you start to speak down on yourself, nope, I am a child of the Most High God. I am beautiful. I am wealthy. I am intelligent. I just start speaking things that I know that I am, that I can be, and I will be someday, right? Without thought. So build your bank of go-to affirmations. I think that's good. Have that in your back pocket. As speakers, they tell us to have a back pocket message at all times. They tell preachers that too. So on a whim, you can get up and you can talk about it. And last, I want to talk about, because we are running out of time and I have so much to say on this book, but I'll be back for another breakdown of one of the chapters, hopefully. Lastly, I want to speak about managing your emotions. Manage your emotions. That's important because you do know that one of the fruit of the spirit is self-control. Ties in together, right? The book also says having to coexist with others will be challenged at some point. We all have had to get along or control our temperament. Do you find that difficult? Are you always in confrontation with someone? Do you fall out with people all the time? Do friends come and go for you? Are your emotions all over the place? If so, you have to read the book. It really tells you how to put a handle on that, how to put them, keep them intact, how to maintain them, how to steward them. We do not have to be controlled by our emotions. It takes work and practice to manage your emotions. First, you would need to identify how or when your emotions change. What triggers you? I'm an emotional worshiper. When I'm at church, when I'm praising God, I'm very emotional. People think that, oh, what's wrong? It's okay. She said, no, they be tears of joy, because if you know what he has done for me, it's all gratitude. But we have the power to control our emotions, right? That's the best way to keep yourself out of trouble. Keep yourself from saying something you'll regret, doing something you'll regret. Remember, it's a fruit of the spirit, self-control. We should be practicing this anyway. In the chapter, it also mentioned that you are not at the mercy of your emotions. You do not have to be governed by them. To me, that's saying that, you know what? I will not allow my emotions to make a prison for me. I understand that we do have issues where we may be imbalanced or something like that, but your emotions, are you up and down all the time? Are you hot and then cold? Does it take just the simplest thing to change your whole attitude? If that's the case, talk to somebody. Ask questions, read up on it, speak with your doctor, get a coach, talk to a therapist. But you have to maintain and manage your emotions, right? That will just keep us from self-destructing. You wonder why you're not getting invited back to the parties, or you're not being invited on that platform, or you're not at the tables that you want to be at. How are your emotions? Are you able to keep a poker face? When someone comes up and they talk about a topic that you don't agree with, is it written all over your face? Are your emotions showing in your body language, in your actions, in your responses? We're coming up on an election year. The tension is going to be thick in the air. It's going to be really thick. But are you able to have a conversation without your emotions taking over and you becoming so into it to seeing your side of it that you miss the point of the other person's? We have to manage our emotions, right? So I hope that you guys have found these tips, just a few tips that I was able to share with you in this amount of time from his book, Chapter 7, Healthy Habits. I hope that you are able to maintain your emotions. This is really good because the holidays can be stressful for some. Holidays is not always happy for people. Some people have lost loved ones. Family dynamics have changed. Finances may be different this year. But we still are able to create a healthy habit and practice before we get to the holiday and have positive self-talk. We don't have to fall into the downtrodden talk and the gossip and things like that. We can laugh. We can still find something to laugh about at Thanksgiving dinner, even though Uncle such and such never apologized for stepping on my toe last year. I mean, we still can laugh and have a good time. Let's not ruin the company and the environment by not having healthy habits already in place. So I want you to take away that you vow to not come out of character, that you will be purposeful and intentional of setting and reviewing healthy habits. What do you plan to input in your life? What bad habit do you plan to remove and replace it with a healthy habit? Hey, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this message. Join us every morning at 6:00 a.m. It's early, but it's needed, and it starts your day. Also, remember, don't forget, I really want to see you all at the Money Management Workshop on Saturday, December 9th at 12:00 p.m. to 3 in Red Oak, Texas at the La Quinta Inn. I will be speaking. We have another young lady speaking. Coach will be speaking. Also, this is the end of the year. Get with a coach. Come to this workshop. Do you have a coach yet? Have you taken advantage of this coaching program? Have you signed up? How are you going to change your life for next year? Think about these things. In the effective living community, we are all about touching all and having that balance for all areas of our life. I have truly enjoyed giving you guys this message today. I hope that you are able to apply it to your life and use it, share it with someone else. Tomorrow, hey guys, you must tune in and listen to Miss Carol Crockett. She is going to come with it. She just recently published a book, and I'm so proud of her. But until I see you guys again, I want you guys to end the year strong, implement your healthy habits. Hey, and keep joining in and listening to the Effective Living community. Again, I am Bradye Robinson, and I have truly enjoyed you guys today. Thank you.